twerk the center, twerk the center, twerk the center, and his little elf crew. Twerk the center, twerk the center, twerk the center, and his reindeer too. Twerk the center, twerk the center, twerk the center. You know what to do. Twerk the center, twerk the center, twerk the center. Just twerk it the center.
Twerking is the center, gotta twerk it like this.
What's up, everybody, and welcome back to another. Wow, what is happening on my head right now? Welcome back to another episode of Will on a Whim. Today we're gonna be detangling our hair, and if you can sort of notice in my voice, girl, I'm serving you Alicia Keys. I'm serving you deep Beyonce, okay? Because I'm a little sick, okay? So my voice was bopped down a couple of levels, but it's okay. Okay, how you doing? Like I said, today we're gonna be detangling our hair. Every time I upload a video or every time I post something on Instagram, people are asking this question. So I want to just come up here and show you all how I detangle my hair. I have a video on this already, but I don't know if anything has really changed, but I'm going to be using some different products today, and we'll see how that works out. But the technique is sort of the same. My preferred method of detangling is to finger detangle, okay? Because I think that sort of reduces breakage the most out of all of the methods. There's a couple of ways that people like to detangle, okay? One is to use a detangling brush. The most popular detangling brush, I think, is the Demon brush. I'm sure you've heard of it, girl. She's very popular. People use a detangling brush instead of a regular brush because the way a detangling brush is engineered reduces breakage. Two, people like to use a wide tooth comb. Oh my God, my sides are just chilling out, maxing out, relaxing out, cool, shooting some b-ball outside of school with a couple of guys. Let me put that back up in there like that. People like to use wide tooth combs. I have my wide tooth comb over here. It's lovely. Don't go around using that small tooth comb, okay, girl, the one that you used to part your hair when you were younger, because that ain't gonna do nothing for your hair, okay? It ain't gonna do nothing but what Taylor Swift does before she writes an album. Break up. It's gonna break up your hair, sis. Today I'm not gonna be doing any of that, okay? I'm gonna be finger detangling my hair, which is basically where you just take your fingers and you detangle your hair manually, okay? You get through all those knots individually and safely so that you don't end up breaking your hair. I feel like that method saves most of your hair. Whereas the other methods, you don't really know how much of your hair is breaking off. You know that breakage is reduced, you just don't know if you can minimize it. You know what I mean? Oh, what? Girl, how often do I detangle my hair? Glad you asked. I detangle my hair every time I have a product in it that has a lot of slip. If I'm using a conditioner that has a lot of slip, my deep conditioner that has a lot of slip, shout out to Shea Moisture's Manuka Honey Mafura Oil Intensive Hydration Hair Mask. That stuff is life and butter wrapped up in one. What? Oh, why is it important to detangle your hair? Glad you asked, girl. You got a lot of good questions today. First of all, detangling your hair gets rid of knots, okay? That's the main purpose. That's the main thing you're trying to do when you're detangling your hair, is to get rid of knots. Okay, confession. When I was about 6 years old, I was at school at the playground and my shoestring got into a big old knot. I couldn't get it out. I was very embarrassed. I went back into school during arts and crafts time. I took the scissors, the safety scissors, and I cut my knots out. I cut the shoestring, y'all, and my mom yelled at me and it was just a hot mess. You don't want to be in the same situation with your hair. You don't want to have a knot that's too tough that you have to cut it out, okay? Because then you just are losing hair. You're literally cutting your hair out. But secondarily, you want to make sure that all your hair strands are separated so that anytime you put product in your hair, that hair strand is fully exposed to that product so that you can nourish the full cuticle, the full hair strand. You get it? You got it? You love it? I love it too. Now it's time to actually, oh my God, I'm so sick. Help me. It's time to actually detangle our hair. So I'm gonna just meet y'all in the bathroom. You got me feeling emo, deeper than I ever dreamed of. Oh, oh.
Showtime. Guess who's back again? Oh, they don't know. Y'all tell. Oh, they don't know. Y'all tell. I bet they know as soon as we walk in. Showed up. I'm wearing Cuban links. Yeah. Designer mix. Yeah. Inglewood's finest shoes. Don't look too hard, might hurt yourself. Know to give the color red the blues. Shit. I'm a dangerous man with some money in my pocket. Keep up. So many pretty girls around me and they're waking up the rocket. Keep up. Why you mad? Fix your face. Ain't my fault they all be jacking. Keep up. Players only. Come on. Put your pinky rings up to the. Second verse for the hustlers, gangsters, bad bitches and your ugly ass friends.
Okay, so we're all done detangling. It's lit. The moral of the story of this video, whatever you want to call it, is that you want to make sure that you're being gentle with your hair, detangling very gently with the product that's going to aid you in that process. You can use a deep conditioner, you can use your regular conditioner, whatever has a lot of slip. Slip in a product for detangling is A1. It's important, especially if you're using like a detangling brush, hop on something with slip. If you like this video, go ahead and give this video a big old thumbs up, and if you want to stick around and be my homie, just click that subscribe button. Don't forget to follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat. I'll see all of you back here real soon for another episode of Will on a Whim, but until then, bye!
Santa Claus be making rounds all before Christmas Day. He be at parties, malls, and even parades. But with so much work, I don't know how he does it. But this twerk I'm about to give him gon' be his Christmas present.
Twerk for Santa, twerk for Santa, twerk for Santa, and his little